don't want to talk about that.
That's what we're here to do.
That's what we're here to do, dude. How exciting. Great news, everybody. Welcome
It's
to 2
raining.
Degrees. Well, you might hear a trickle here and there. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it out or not, but you know, we'll see. Welcome. I got a hair to 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
My name is Jacob.
And yeah, Jacob and I set a time to record today, and I am not a liar when I say sitting here getting ready, and then all of a sudden
He's a liar.
I hear trickle, 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 and I was like, oh no. I said
Pitter patter.
Worst case, and there was no rain on the weather app, and it went trickle, trickle to literally.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Dude, just like that. All over, dude.
Noah was out there somewhere in his art.
Somewhere. Somebody was doing a rain dance because
Waiting.
that was crazy. I texted Jacob, I was like, this is our luck.
I was mid peanut butter jelly sandwich. I was completely okay not coming here.
He said I was mid PB and J, bro.
That was my second meal of the day.
Sick.
I spent like 2 hours cutting.
I had
dog's hair.
ramen, dude. That's what I've eaten today. That's what I've eaten. No, I had a grapefruit. Earlier. That was pretty good. I like grapefruit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Yo. I swear. You know what's exciting though? Over the past 2 weeks, I have been at work religiously watching the Olympics, dude. To those of you.
So you saw the dude busted on the ice.
Oh, got a skate to the face? You saying? Or are you talking about like the U.S. guy who kept slipping?
The dude, yeah, with his fancy spins.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he fell 3 times. 3 times. Dude, I don't watch sports like ever. Every once in a while, I'll catch like a Saints game. That's the extent of my sports viewing.
Dude, I watch sports so little that my brain just assumed the Lions just go to the Super Bowl every year at this point. Because the past 2 years they did, and because of my line of work, we are involved with them. And if they were to win, we'd have to do a bunch of stuff, like if they were to go to the Super Bowl. And like,
that's funny.
That was the only time the past couple of years that I watched the Super Bowl.
That's
and it was
crazy.
just to know if my Monday was gonna suck or not.
Yup. No, the Lions haven't made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they were in the playoffs.
They were in the playoffs.
That's right. That's right. It was the playoffs, not the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't watch the Lions, but
dude, talk about.
I do keep up. What? Oh, Bad Bunny. Dude, all these memes. I saw a meme. It was like me trying to get the waitress's attention for another glass of water.
Oh shoot! Did you see
crazy,
the English dubbed version?
No.
Ah, dude, you've not seen the
oh
English
no!
dubbed?
A bunch of people have done it.
Puerto
No, I'm a liar.
Rico is really awesome. Really.
Dude, I'm here to talk about the Olympics. We're talking about Bad Bunny.
It doesn't get more Olympic than Bad Bunny.
I'm gonna be real. The show is crazy. Like, tell me the last time you saw a Super Bowl show like that. Like,
I don't know why so many people were dissing on Bad Bunny, dude.
I was not understanding a lick of it, right? I don't speak any Spanish, and I was.
But
You could
that's
ask
the
Kristen.
thing.
I was on the couch, and I was just
we
doing
are
this.
so far past the point of being
No.
like, why are we talking about this now? Don't know. We didn't talk about it before.
Yeah,
Dude,
right.
It was cool. Anyways, moving on. The Olympics, on the other hand, I haven't watched, will not watch, and you couldn't pay me to sit down and watch.
So it's always on TV at work. And I like watching it just because when the Olympics came around, which I just found out that the Winter Olympics, all right, is this year, right? 2 years from now, Summer Olympics. 2 years from then, Winter's Olympics.
Is it? Is it?
I didn't know they staggered the Olympics every 2 years. Did you know that? Like, well, the Winter and Summer Olympics. It's
no, because I don't watch them.
But our grandfather,
yeah, he watched them
religiously.
Man, yeah,
religiously.
I know.
Yeah, religiously, that man.
Oh, I know.
And
I'm sure I would watch them if I was into sports even a little bit. But I'm not. I'm just not. And like,
this is sick.
You want to watch the Olympics? Awesome for you.
It's
totally cool. Totally understand how you can be entertained by it.
Sick.
I can totally also not be entertained by it, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's just life.
I mean, it's just life. Like, listen, dude, I've seen some. There was like, it was I can't remember the actual event. It was women skating, doing laps. I can't remember how long it was. And they were doing laps, and I believe it was the U.S. lady was like trailing like severely hard behind. And then in like the last lap or two, she just like dropped down. So like when these people are skating, they keep their hands behind their back.
Yeah.
And then like in certain
yeah, and then they get low and
they get low and they start swinging their arms, dude. And this lady, I'm talking last lap or two, dude, she just ducked down and then she just dropped both her arms and was just, I'm talking just hoofing it. Gets gold. Bro, gets gold. And I was like, this is insane. This is insane. And I was watching it live and I was like, this is like, actually, this is great.
Maybe that was the strat the whole time. You know, low energy until you get to that last round.
And then just blast.
And then, dude.
Like, I saw, it was also another event like that, but there was a lot more people on the ice. And it was speed skating of some sort, and there were 3 women like neck and neck. I'm talking neck and neck, and we're down to like the last 2 laps or 3 laps, and as they're neck and neck going around a bend, lady in first place slips, eats it, runs into the wall. She is now. We're talking. She was at the end, fell. So now we got second place and third place, right? Now, which is first and second, they're coming around, and then at the same bend, the lady that was then in first place slips, falls, hits the wall. The lady in third place got the gold. Dude, it was crazy. Seeing this live is just insane.
That's pretty rough.
Yo, the Olympics are sick.
That's not even fair.
Yeah,
You know what? Yeah, it is. What am I saying? Yes, it is.
I saw.
Yes, it is.
I got one
Dude, you
more.
know it's not fair?
What?
No,
I got one more. I got one more event. One more event. It was still like the same sort of scenario, right? And it was like a group of 5 people or something like that on the ice, and one of them was trailing reasonably far behind. All right, and the other ones are like bunched together, coming around these turns, yada yada. And as these 4 or however many it was come around this bend, one of them slipped, took all of them out, took every single one of them out. So the person that was way back, guess what? Gold. I love the Olympics.
Man.
That is...
You know what I love?
What?
Canada getting caught cheating, lying about it, and then getting shown them cheating.
Dude, they got him at such
I think it happened twice. Did it happen twice?
I thought it happened both the male and the female team.
Okay, yeah. Dude, shout out, eh?
Dude, so, because I have a Swedish friend, right? I have a Swedish friend, and we've been talking about the Olympics.
Yeah, curling is, dude, that's the thing, isn't it?
It was the Swedish dude was calling out the Canadian guy. And then, he was like, honestly, at this point, it doesn't even, like, he was getting interviewed, the Swedish guy. He's like, it doesn't even matter because he's like, everybody in the sport cheats. He's like, you don't even realize how many people do exactly that. He said, it's not just Canada. Tons of people do it. It's crazy. And dude, they got him from the hardest 90-degree
I'm pretty sure
angle.
That team, that Olympic team, had like a specific person who is looking for cheaters. Like, I'm not even kidding.
That's tight. I mean, rippy dippy do.
Shout out.
And there's nothing they can do about it unless it's caught by a ref, because they don't use video footage. So unless the ref.
So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we watching the Olympics for?
I don't know.
What are we giving the event? What are we giving the medals for?
I don't know. But you know what's really crazy, right?
Dude, just start shooting up steroids at that point. Just start juicing, dude.
Don't do that.
TRT? Dude, Anavar? Just start pumping up, man.
None of that.
Dude, HGH, just get it.
Oh,
get on
no.
it.
That's the worst. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm trying to think. There was something else I wanted to say. Dude, I've been loving watching the Olympics.
Wasn't there a girl who went to compete with a torn ACL or like a partially healed ACL?
Also from the US.
Wiped out?
No. So she jacked her leg up, was told, you cannot compete again. Practiced, right, for the Olympics, made it back to the Olympics. It was like first jump. It wasn't even like a jump. I think she was just going downhill and then like landed. It was like a little bit of a jump. Landed. That was it. Bop. Gone. Done. It was crazy. Dude. Oh, I remember what I want to say. Both the U.S. male and female teams won the hockey divisions.
Eh?
That's embarrassing.
Why?
We're not known for hockey.
Oh, we are now, brother.
And I think it was the U.S. and Canada in both divisions.
Well, yeah, isn't Canada becoming part of the United States? Makes sense that we'd be good at hockey now. Right? Anyways, so, dude,
the Olympics.
Oh no! So, wait, you got anything more with the Olympics?
Trying to think. Like I said, I've been watching these Olympics, dude. Yeah, I do. Curling is sick, obviously, but luge is insane. These people are riding on sleds with blades on the bottom of them, going 80 miles an hour. Brother.
It's fine. So do you like wipe out? What happens when you fall out and your luge or whatever rolls sideways and you roll into it and it's got a blade on it?
There's been a couple people that have not survived. Yeah. Nobody getting hit by their own sled, but it's like lost control and then took off sailing.
You know, sometimes it's better to stay at home and inside.
That's it. Why do you think I stay at home? Guess what? Didn't go to Mardi Gras this year.
Why would you? Dude, you could have gotten into a fight with Shia LaBeouf.
I could have gotten into a fight with Shia LaBeouf, bro. Yo, this dude picks fights. He was picking fights with people, gets arrested, gets out of jail, goes back to Bourbon Street.
Yeah, it's Mardi Gras. What are you going to do?
Did you know he lives here?
Are you surprised?
Shia LaBeouf moved to New Orleans, dude.
Where is he originally from? He's born in LA, eh?
I don't know. Did you say A?
Yeah, it's Canada Day.
Oh yeah, Canadian Day.
He's married to Maya Goth?
No. They recently everybody found out that they just got divorced after 9 years.
Oh.
Let's just air all of Shia LaBeouf's news.
Google hasn't found out yet, okay? Apparently you're ahead of.
What?
Yeah, no, ew.com. Dude, no, get out of here. Dude, who am I? Why am I reading this stuff? Dude, guess what? You know what? Guess what? Even Stevens. Moving on.
Beans. You seen the videos of Beans today? Bro, this dude just making TikTok videos of him just like shirtless and he's just like being beans. skinny short little beans, dude. Yeah. I think I follow him.
Stephen Anthony Lawrence, eh?
Yeah, dude, it's sick. He even did like an interview with the sister. I can't remember her name for the life of me.
Dude, I thought
dude's wearing jeans, no shirt.
I thought
just
what's his face? M.R. was
M.R. Who is that?
Dude.
No, not the Jamaican British rapper, bro.
Dude, don't tell me he doesn't look like Beans, man. Don't tell me he doesn't look like Beans. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Dude. Put him in a can because gosh darn it, dude, he's Beans, right?
Yo, he just is Beans. That is crazy. That's sick. Oh, that's dude. How did M.R. even make it to the map? This dude's crazy.
Gymnastic, yeah.
That's funny. That's crazy.
Anyways,
Beans.
Got a new washer dryer today.
Today?
Yeah, today, this morning.
Oh.
8 a.m.
Gross.
I guess by the time people are hearing this, it was Saturday.
It was Saturday.
But anyways, guy comes in, like, oh, where are we setting it up? I show him down there. I show him, basement door, blah, 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 all this stuff. Anyways, they get it all set up. They're really quick, nice, cool, all set to go. Dude's on his way out, and he walks by the dog, and he's like, oh, yeah, it's one of the perks about this job is I get to play with everyone's dogs. Like, mine passed away a few months ago. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, good. It just gets so much worse. Right? Dude, you know the episode of SpongeBob, right? Where the guy wakes up and every morning he breaks his arms and then he breaks his legs? This guy.
Yo, no.
No, hold on.
No.
It tells me the dog was a rescue, ended up with heartworms.
Jacob's just gonna make me cry.
No, dude, hold on. No, the ending really turns around. The ending,
yeah,
it leaves you. That's for sure, dude.
What?
So, anyways, his dog got heartworms, and he's like, yeah, after weeks and weeks of treatments, he's like, $5,500 later. We go to the last treatment, and we get it done. And before I'm about to leave, they tell me, "Oh, your dog's got cancer. We got to put him down." And what do I say, dude? Me and Lindsay are both standing there. We look at each other.
No. Did you?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But no, probably not. I said, oh man, I'm so sorry. And he goes, yep, well, have a nice day.
He just left. That was it.
So he just trauma dumped so
He
hard.
trauma dumped so hard.
Turned around.
Like, sorry, dude ruined my day.
Dude,
and he was like,
dude, it was 8:20 in the morning. Dude.
What a start to your day, dude. That's crazy.
We probably exchanged like 6 sentences.
Mission critical.
The entire time he was here. And then as he's leaving, he's like, yeah, I like dogs. Mine died. Poorly. See ya.
Poorly. I mean, so it had heartworms. They fixed the heartworms?
And then I had cancer. I'm wondering, maybe the dog had cancer, right? And they were like, hey, let's stiff this guy for money. Say it has heartworms, treat him for heartworms, and then be like, oh, actually, it does have cancer too, and you'll need to treat that. And the dude was probably like, I'm $5,500 in the hole. It's like what do you...
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what you'd do. I'm being real with you.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the condition of his dog was at that point. But, I mean, say it had cancer, when they started the treatments, and then it slowly just got worse, and the dog was just slowly getting, thin and sick. Yeah. And by the time you get to the cancer diagnosis after the whole thing, you look at the dog, and you're like, man, it's like Breeze is going to turn you to dust.
To dust! I mean, we definitely spent it was a couple thousand for sure on our cat. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because vets monopolize the whole industry.
Oh, I mean, 100%.
Rates go up, but nothing gets better treatment-wise. And there's no laws preventing them from doing that stuff. Look it up. There's nothing. They can just stiff you forever legally.
Yeah. And thankfully, we found the vet that we have now, and he is very honest about his work, and he is willing to try like anything. It is actually great. He's a phenomenal vet. Saying that point blank, watched him do a magic show. It was sick.
That's right.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Shout out our vet, dude. He's sick. But man, what a start to your day. All right.
Dude, but the washer and dryer, been running been running those suckers left, right, and center.
Sick with it. That's actually tight.
The snow's gone.
It was 83 today.
Well, I mean, it wasn't here. It was 36 or something like that. But No,
tomorrow it's supposed to be 58, so it's all right. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Heck yeah.
That's why I had one day where it was nice and warm and I broke out the tie-dye. Shout out Riley, dog. I've wore this shirt so much, it is just bacon-necked. It is. She's dusted. But guess what? Still ripping the tie-dye. Riley, send me more.
Dude.
You know what?
I have like half of my clothes I still need to unpack.
Dude. I got the world's greatest news yesterday. I mean, it could not have gotten better. It could not have gotten better. Yo. Kristen hits me up. She's like, I got a very special secret, right? I get home. I'm like, what's the secret? And then she shows me her phone. Bow. AT&T fibers in your area. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
Ooh. And then she goes,
bussin'.
She goes, the dude actually came, knocked at the door, but by the time I got to the door, he was gone. And I was like, that's insanity, right? Insanity. That was 5 o'clock. That was 5 o'clock that she told me that, but it was earlier in the day that it happened. We're sitting there cooking, getting ready to cook food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude pulls back up.
Heck
Pulls
yeah.
back up.
Heck yeah.
And I was like, beam me up, brother. So Wednesday, guess what? We're finally getting the Fibre, dude. Guess what? Guess what? Actually, legitimately does affect the quality of the podcast going forward after this week. It will. Because the bit rate was relatively low. Because file sizes for something this long are gigantic. They're ginormous.
Ginormous, dude.
Yeah, dude.
We're inventing dinosaurs. Dude, dinosaurs weren't real, right? They just weren't. Can we all agree dinosaurs didn't exist?
Crocodiles are a dinosaur. Turtles are a dinosaur.
Okay, and?
Anglerfish dinosaur.
Okay, and?
Blobfish dinosaur.
You know, dinosaur wasn't a coined term until 1824.
I mean, they were just animals. They were just animals. Natural selection goes hard.
Right.
And meteors. That too. Meteors are pretty crazy.
Nah.
Brother says.
I don't buy it.
Nah.
The dinosaurs were probably like giant people and then like hobbit people, and they were like, oh, the hobbit people arms fit on the giant torso, and they put them together, and then they were like, look, we had lizards instead.
Yo, that's funny you bring that up, right? Because it was Kristen was telling me the other day, which I'm not I believe it. Let's see. She told me that Tolkien, J.R.R. Tolkien, if you will, right?
The guy?
He invented orcs. They didn't exist prior to him.
Yeah.
It was not a thing. Because apparently there's this big old kerfuffle between the Tolkien estate actually sued Wizards of the Coast, and if you don't know who Wizards of the Coast are, that's the people who made Dungeons and Dragons. Because D&D actually had a ton of Lord of the Rings stuff in it for free 99, right?
Well, yeah.
Because now they originally were going to be hobbits, but they're halflings in D&D. They're called halflings, right? And we were finding all this stuff out. Why are we finding all this stuff out? Because, brother.
Yeah.
Sick. But, Tolkien invented, like, elves. They weren't a thing. Oh, it wasn't elves? Oh, she hits me with the wishy-washy. Partially, I guess? I don't know how. Without words, I can't help. Minecraft. I don't know what she's saying. Definitely orcs. Orcs were his. Hobbits were his. Right? So it's crazy because this dude was straight up like the history of the Lord of the Rings. Like, we all know the Lord of the Rings as it is today, right? Everybody knows what the Lord of the Rings is.
Nah.
But
I used to know what the Lord of the Rings was, and then the Hobbit came out.
I said
I forgot everything.
What about the War of the Rohirrim?
I am not watching.
Rings of Power?
I am not watching.
But anyway,
I don't want to play with you. What
You
about the Gollum
anymore.
video game?
I have high hopes that the hunt for Gollum is going to be good, and I'm just rambling at this point about a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff, but, right? You know, what the heck is Bjorn? Bjorn in Vikings?
Bjorn Ironhide.
Somebody took a picture of him and then gave him long hair and like a little bit of a scruffy beard with Aragorn's attire, and I was like, if that dude isn't playing the young Aragorn, I don't...
He's been awful quiet lately.
I don't want it because he could do it. He could do it.
Nah.
He could do it. He could do it.
No.
It would be better than The Hobbit.
Bro,
It would be better than The Hobbit.
Watch that dude in the things he acts in. He would not play Aragorn. He just wouldn't. Just because he played in a show with some swords doesn't mean he's gonna fit the role of another dude who plays with swords. Right?
Playing with swords. No, more so, people are like, why are we doing this if Viggo Mortensen isn't playing Aragorn? because, right, theoretically
because
speaking,
Viggo Mortensen is
old.
freaking
He's old. He's old.
double the age he was back then.
He's old. All right, he's old. But nonetheless, people are like, how are you going to replace Aragorn with somebody that doesn't look like Aragorn at all? But this dude is an actor that literally could look like Aragorn. Could at least be passable. Could be passable.
We're not after passable. We're after believable. I'm not thinking this is somebody playing the role of Aragorn. I'm thinking, dude, Aragorn's hunting for Gollum right now.
Is that how you felt
Right?
about Henry Cavill in The Witcher?
Well, I wouldn't watch that because no, I couldn't get past the fact that his wig looked like it was sitting on top of a mountain peak. No, I couldn't.
Yo, the first 2 seasons of The Witcher ripped. But dude, Henry Cavill, he killed it as Geralt.
I'm gonna start getting warm. No, I'm gonna start getting hot.
He's getting warm.
Stop it.
No,
Stop
he did a great job as Geralt. He did. Where were we, dude? We talking about the Olympics?
Roach.
Can I just explain how excited I am for CDPR to just finally announce the date for this stupid Witcher DLC? Brother.
I've got a feeling it's gonna be. Hold on.
The Witcher 4 comes out this year, right?
The DLC comes out this year. I know that much. I think The Witcher 4 comes out maybe next year.
Did they have a release date? Did they give a release date? Oh, no. Expected to release 2027, 2028. Okay, so.
We're going to get The Witcher DLC this year.
It'll be the latter half. It'll be the latter half.
They wouldn't put that out in your GTA.
Valid. But then again.
They're going to. No. What they're going to do is they're probably going to put out some gameplay or some trailer for The Witcher 4. And then an hour later.
Oh!
They're
Summer Games Fest!
Like,
Summer Games Fest!
Oh.
It's gonna be Summer Game Fest. It's gonna be without a doubt.
It's probably gonna close with it.
I don't know about that.
Available now.
I don't know about that because how do you cap off the Summer Games Fest, right? In the year.
How do you cap it off with anything that's not GTA, right? To make anybody go, oh, that's right, I can spend my money and not wait.
Well, the GTA it is actually looking very highly likely that it is going to happen.
120 bones.
120.
120 bones. Probably gonna be $90. Probably gonna be $90.
I was gonna say 90,
and then 120 for like the deluxe edition.
Oh, I would have said 120 deluxe no matter what, even if we were still dropping $60 games. What? 100%. What? Deluxe?
$60 game.
Dude, could you imagine? That was like 6 years ago. That's crazy. That's disgusting.
Dude, 6 years ago, the PlayStation 5 came out.
What? That's nuts.
We haven't had a single Naughty Dog exclusive on this console yet. Yep. Same with GTA, or Rockstar. Same with Rockstar. No Rockstar exclusives on this.
Oh, because The Last of Us Part 2 came out on the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Dang, Naughty Dog's not going to drop an exclusive on the PS5. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Dude.
It's not happening.
Wants it at this point? If you're going to take this long, dude, if you're going to take this long?
Well, it's just because they know that they can float along with The Last of Us Part 2.
Well, that's just it.
They know.
That's just it. Hey, guess what? The second season sucked. Your reputation's down in the dumpster. Dude. Down in the dumpster. Dude, you know it's bad when there's a season 3 coming. The original show, the co-creator of the show wants to work on Baldur's Gate now. The creator of the game left. Actors from the show are leaving.
Are they?
Yeah, dude. People, it's over.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not what we want. Dang, dude.
And then Naughty Dog's just like, here's this one Naughty Dog pulled the... Dude, I'm so sick of these studios going, guys, here's a single-player game we're working on, but also in the meantime...
The space game!
Let's wait
the space
8
game!
years, and we'll see you then.
What was it called?
Intergalactic.
Yeah, the game when they showed the trailer and they showed in-game footage of the girl putting on the jacket and everybody was like...
Yeah, that probably wasn't in-game footage, let's be honest. That probably was
just put
a
on
complete, total freaking lie, and now they're trying to work their way up to that tech.
Yeah.
Dude, this feels like PS2 cinematics. That's what, dude, video game studios putting out trailers for their new game feels like PS2 cinematics when you're playing the game. I mean, and it cuts from this triangle looking ugly dude to this just amazing, right? Dude, right? like yeah, you're
right.
What year is it?
Right.
Dude,
yeah,
right?
You're right. I mean, I'm not.
That's exactly, dude. Remember, Epic Games a few years ago when they were like, "Look at our tech demo of this person flying through the desert, and they're like climbing up these mountains."
Oh, I mean, yeah.
And they were showcasing Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
We don't have anything like that. We don't have anything like that. You can't even do that with Unreal Engine because it just breaks the whole freaking thing. Like, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. Dude, we got Pokemon coming up for $20 on the Switch in 2026, dude. It's a phone app. It's a 99-cent phone app, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing? And people are gonna buy it.
Jacob's crashing out. Yo, like,
dude, if you're buying Pokemon on the Switch in 2026, you can't say a word about money ever, dude. You're throwing it, dude. You could buy you're better off buying a Big Mac, dude. You're better off buying a Big Mac, eating it once, never seeing it again. Because at least that money went to something.
Did you see Jasper's tweet about that?
No,
bro. Jasper's like, you bet your sweet Pippi I'm getting all of them for $20 again. And he shows pictures. He shows pictures of his Game Boy and all the cartridges. Yo, Nintendo.
And that's why half the world is NPCs.
Well, here's
because
the thing.
Half of the world is completely satisfied doing the same thing over and over and over and spending the same amount of money, if not more, right? To do it again. And then 10 years from there, they go spend more money to do it with the first game they spent money on. But they're paying more now, right? They're paying more. And guess what? They have to buy a new device, right? What are we doing?
This is exactly why Nintendo was cracking down so hard on emulation, Jacob. This is why, because they said, big brain, let's make some money. Because obviously, if emulators were that popular, they knew their games were gonna sell.
Well, I got something to tell you, Nintendo. It's new. I've been playing Overwatch.
Have you?
Dude,
you nasty.
Absolutely not. No, yes, I have. No, I have.
This is absolutely not. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I have. I haven't, but I have.
Dude.
You know what's crazy? So we mentioned PlayStation, we mentioned Nintendo, and we just didn't even talk about the hottest gossip in the video game industry right now, which is slightly horrifying.
Not nice to talk about things shortly after they die, right?
You're right. Yeah, because this isn't good. This isn't good.
Let's be honest. 7-year-old me,
this is
punching the air, screaming in victory. Dude, I'm screaming victory chants. I'm stomping on our cousin's Xbox. I'm laughing. I'm throwing it in their chlorine. Dude, my eyes burn thinking about it. Their pool.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm throwing the Xbox in the pool. I'm taking the bow and arrow. Dude. But me right now, looking at my Xbox Game Pass subscription, I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm a little worried. So
my cheeks are clenched.
So to those of you that don't know what we're talking about, and people that are in the video game sphere that happen to know what we are talking about the CEO of Xbox, Phil Spencer. This dude has literally been the CEO since I was a child. Phil Spencer has been the face of Xbox for a very long time, like 20 years, right? And the claim is that he was retiring, but retiring effective immediately.
Yeah, so he's probably in the Epstein files, right?
The day this episode comes out, Phil Spencer is going to be replaced as CEO. This came out like yesterday or the day before, 2 days ago.
Dude, the only time something is effective immediately like this, out of nowhere, right, dude? Yeah. Out of nowhere? Not even sticking around for 25-year anniversary?
Yeah.
Just to leave effective immediately? And the girl that was going to take your position also leaving effective immediately?
What?
Dude. Yeah.
Like, oh, the person behind him. Yeah, oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
person
you're right,
behind
you're right,
him.
Yeah. So here's the thing that everybody's speculating, right? So I can't remember her name. The person who is stepping in as CEO from now on.
The lead behind their AI, right?
It is the
Windows AI?
one of the leads behind the AI for Windows.
Copilot.
She is a Microsoft executive. Get it? Right? Microsoft does own Xbox, but they've always kind of been separate entities. They've always kind of been floating in their... Phil Spencer ran Xbox, dude. That was his thing. But now Microsoft is finally like, we're really gonna start tweaking the game, dog. And my guess is...
Yeah, because they need the data.
My guess is... I think Phil was against the implementation of heavy AI use in Xbox. And I think they kind of strong-armed him out of the situation, and he was like, all right, whatever, bye. And that's kind of what everybody's saying on the situation, that he kind of was just like against the use of cramming AI down people's throats. So, we're probably going to see prices for Xbox stuff start to increase, a lot more AI use in the near future. My Game Pass subscription being canceled. Dude.
You won't find me canceling my Game Pass subscription. You won't. You won't. I mean, realistically, even though I have the Ally, I don't really play. Dude, Half-Life. High on Life 2 came out.
Yeah,
I downloaded that, played it a little bit. It's fun. You got a skateboard. Cool.
Rips.
Woo-hoo. Rips. Dude, I'm more entertained by Minecraft 2 right now. But
Jacob's been ripping Minecraft.
Dude, ripping it. What were we talking about? Dude, Phil Spencer though?
That's a bummer, because like,
did Lionhead dissolve before or after Phil Spencer?
Oh, after. He was already the CEO. Like I said, Phil Spencer's been the CEO of Xbox.
So we blame him?
Do you blame him, or do you blame Lionhead for putting out Connect Fable?
I blame Peter.
Not Lionhead. Blame Peter. But guess what? Masters of Albion is coming out in like a week, bro. And
dude, and you bet your sweet Vicky I'm playing that Xbox 360 arcade game. I'm playing
That's exactly what it is, because it straight up looks like an Xbox arcade game.
Dude, there was a game back in the day where you like had your own little village with your Xbox avatar.
Yeah.
And you had these smaller Xbox avatars that you controlled, and you built your small little village. And it was just like this thing. You had your little hand and you plucked things.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading something. You're good. I was reading about Phil Spencer. He was the head of Xbox.
2000
the head at 2014.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he came in around Xbox One time.
I mean, he's been there for 38 years though.
Well, you know they made Starfield for 20, so.
Ah! Ah! Asha Sharma. That's who's replacing him. Asha Sharma. Yeah. I don't remember the game you're talking about though. I don't remember the game.
Dude, I don't know. It was one of the freaking like.
Oh, is it you talking about the Tribe People game?
Maybe.
Dust.
No?
Dust.
No. I mean, yes, but no, not what I'm thinking of. But yes,
said
basically.
Yes, but
also,
no. Yo, Dust.
I was. You know that's
Dust
so weird. It was
Dust
from Dust.
Was it from Dust?
Pretty sure it was from Dust. That's so funny that you say that though, because I literally thought about that game maybe
from
2
Dust.
days ago, and I haven't thought about that game in over a decade. And I love that game, dude. I beat it. I beat it on 360.
It was sick.
I want it.
Oh, it's on Steam. Oh, it's got really bad reviews on Steam though.
Well,
bad PC.
The game was like
wah. I mean, considering it came out in 2011, why are we duking on it? We need to do a whole episode on Xbox arcade games because, like, what an era.
I was gonna say, dude, it was one of like the Doritos Crash Course type games where it's literally like Xbox Avatar.
But it was a city sim?
It wasn't like a full-blown city sim.
Why do I have no idea what you're talking about? Oh, can we talk about the simple fact? I told Jacob about this the other day. Because we were gonna...
a kingdom for Keflings.
I know the name. I know the name.
That is Masters of Albion. And you can't tell me otherwise.
It literally just is. That's... Yo, Peter Molyneux is crazy.
Dude, we're going to be able to plant a tree, and for every day you
watch it
live
grow.
And breathe,
watch it grow.
You can watch that tree.
Sick.
And you can keep watching. And you can keep watching and watching.
And you just keep watching.
And watching, but guess what? If you don't leave this cell, it ain't doing nothing.
That's a fact.
I love it here. I love it here.
And we were the other night. We were cooking teriyaki chicken, right? And for the most part, at this point, I shop roughly at Aldi because that's about that. We have Walmart, Aldi, and Rouse's. I've talked about this. Those are the three. Almost at this point, exclusively shop at Aldi.
Dude, there's a town about 20 minutes away from here.
Yeah,
from here. Wow. So drunk.
Happy.
I said drunk. Dude, there's a dude, they got freaking Store Wars in this town. Store Wars. We got Meijer and Walmart across the street from each other.
You're a dirty liar.
I'm not.
You're a dirty liar.
Dude, I'm surprised they don't throw expired food at each other from across the street at the during their lunch break. They are.
That's sick.
On the other side of the road from each other. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Let's just go get them paintball guns.
Guess what? They sell both. They sell them at both the stores.
He said both of them sell them.
Walmart sells guns.
Not that far.
Airsoft.
Airsoft is that's respectable.
Pellet guns.
But so we were going to make something, and we needed it was Japanese barbecue sauce, and the only place we knew that had it
Japanese.
Oh, I don't know. I don't work here. I don't know. But it says Japanese barbecue sauce. So
that's like asking what makes an Aunt Jemima syrup.
No, Aunt Jemima syrup doesn't exist anymore. It's Pearl.
I meant back in the day.
Pearl Industries. Pearl something. But so made the fatal mistake going to Walmart, had a basket of I swear to you, counted them, 6 items. And you make me think hard enough, I bet you I can tell you all 6. I know 4 for a fact.
You don't have to.
Well,
it's fine.
Don't have to. But
we'll be here a while.
6 items. Yeah, we will be. But right? We're going. Got 6 items. We're gonna go check out. It wasn't that bad, right? We walked to the front of the store.
Never that bad.
Remember last time how I told you that the line was all the way to the back to the other doors? Guess what? This time we doubled down, baby. And I told Kristen, I looked at her, I said, I'm literally about to leave this basket here, and I'm leaving. And Kristen goes, let's just go get something cheap from the electronics department and check out there. And I said, sick. Dude, great idea. Get out there. There is nothing I need in the electronics department at all. I don't need an SD card. I don't need a flash drive. I don't need any of these things. They don't have batteries in the electronics department. They're all up front on the stupid carousel things.
Well, you know what? Even so, why are you complaining? In the time it would have taken you to walk 130 feet to the front of the store and grab a pack of batteries and walk back, you would have moved 1 space in line.
I almost bought Cult of the Lamb on the Switch just so I could check a $20 game just so I could get out of Walmart, bro. I tell you now, and I'm speaking from my chest here, I am not going back to that store until I have visual confirmation that this is never happening again.
Well, how you gonna get visual confirmation if you don't go back to the store?
Guess what? I'm not going back. It was. How are you gonna have 2 regular registers open and 4 self-checkouts? And there's 80 people in this store ready to check out. Brother, in what world does make sense?
Well, then you're on board with AI.
No! I'm on board with,
then you
why did we get rid of the self-checkouts?
Well,
we have people with
replacing the self-scanners with AI.
We have people with. We saw. It was an older couple had 2 baskets going through the self-checkout, taking one of the 4 self-checkouts. We had another lady that had her basket was full to the brim, and she was on the phone taking her sweet time.
I don't care what I've got in my cart.
Bro,
I could have a full cart. But the thing is with the stores here, they have like 2 like lane checkout, like actual employee checkout lanes, and then the rest are all self-scanning.
That's what Walmart was. Walmart had like 4 regular checkouts.
Yeah, but the thing is,
all self-checkouts.
It's probably theft. And
it was theft. That's why they said
slow people.
Slow people. So now let's have all the slow people go to self-checkouts? The things that are fast?
Well, it's a thing.
We just bottleneck the whole industry, baby.
No, it's the people that are slow as heck in the checkout for themselves.
Correct. And now they're all at the self-checkout. And we can't. The self-checkouts were the fast-moving things. They were the fast-moving things. There were so many self-checkouts, there was people that were actually efficient. But now all the slow people are still deciding to go to the 4 self-checkouts that exist. And now we only got 4 of them, and 3 of them are taken up by people that are taking 30 minutes to check out. What are my options? Not going back to Walmart.
You left this. You left this luxury. You left it. You traded it all away for a hot summer
and
hurricane.
Yeah, you're right.
Quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Quite frankly, I don't give a damn. You chose it. You wanted that real estate. You wanted that property. I could have taken that. Quite frankly, I would have made it a great property. Better
Fix
property,
it.
or the greatest properties.
Dude, it was
better than you've ever had.
I'm telling you.
I would make millions and millions of dollars.
The next time we go to cook something, and if it requires an ingredient, I know I have to go to Walmart for it. Bro, I'll buy it on Amazon. I will literally wait a whole day. Guess what? I don't care. That's how much I'm not going back to that store. Because gross. Anyways.
You like my ring?
Yeah, it's actually tight, dude. It's pretty tight. I'm done ranting.
What else we got?
I mean, that pretty much covered it.
How do you give people directions?
Yeah, how do you give people directions? Like when somebody's like
this?
What? Not the cardinal ones, you doingus. I'm saying if somebody's like, I'm not from here. Where is not Walmart? Where is the closest Meijer?
Well, see, I have this unique ability to actually know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I can describe the direction you have to go and just about memorize every single, like how many stoplights there are.
Yeah.
If there are stop signs, what building to look for, when to turn. Like, I'll give that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't go somewhere new without looking it up online to know what the building looks like first.
Oh, I do. Let it rip, dude.
Perpetually.
Bro, I'm here to get lost.
Yeah, well, see, dude. And that's why you don't get anywhere on time. And why nobody I know gets anywhere on time. Because nobody.
I'm usually on time.
I don't believe you for a second.
I'm usually on time.
I don't think you are ever 5 minutes early.
Oh, 100%. What do you mean? Dude, what? What? Dude, what? Dude, what? Of course. What? I do not want to follow in our family's lineage, brother. I am not going to be the late one to the party.
Dude, if you make me late,
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go. I don't want to see you. I don't want to go to the vent.
I don't want to see you.
Dude, I'm going to... Hey, guess what? I couldn't do what I want to do, so now I am going to do what I want to do. And it's not go to whatever the function was. It's whatever I wanted to do in the first place before the function even existed. Which was whatever I want to do, man.
Yeah. Valid. So the reason I ask about how you give directions, right, is so like, do you? People around here use landmarks to give directions. Like they're like, oh, you're gonna turn down this street, and then you're gonna go up the block, and then you're gonna see like right next to the corner store, the Stop and Shop or whatever. And that'll be across the street from that, right? That's like, even that I can kind of like get behind, right? If you don't know the name of the streets, whatever, I know the name of all the major streets in this area now. Like, I know it, so I can give you like pretty decent directions. My boss, however, one of my bosses, this dude can take you to any city you could ever possibly want to go to, and he can tell you exactly the highways to get there, dog. Like, he's like, oh, you want to go? You want to go to Little Rock, Arkansas? You want to go to Little Rock? Oh yeah, just hop on 90, you know, you're going to go a couple miles and then you're going to hop on 23. And then from 23, you're going to go up and hit 60 and then you're going to go west. And then from there, you're going to hop up on 85. And I'm like, why? Why? Why do we know this?
Some people just have that ability.
I wish I had that ability.
Have
you ever looked at how the highways are laid out in the US? It's actually really... No, it's dummy easy. I'm just an idiot.
Well, they used to be different highways, right? And then they became... I mean, not all of them.
Route 66?
But there were, like, older highways, and then they made new highways.
Pony Express?
Old routes used to run through, like, main towns and stuff like that, so you have, a lot of routes. You can go straight through places.
New York? To Los Angeles?
And then they were like, oh, well, now we got all these people owning property, so we have to change things.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Or they just took the people's property.
Or they do what they did to my route coming home from work, which is, dude, there's farm corn country, right? Dude, Corn Sweat Central is...
Welcome to Michigan, baby!
Is about 10 minutes that direction from the house.
That's tight.
There's a sign that literally says, feel the heat, and it's just corn in the middle of a farm in the middle of nowhere. And then moments after you see that sign, you have to go from 55 miles per hour, right, down to 10, and cut it so hard to the...
What did you just say? 55 to 10?
And it's suggested,
You're
right?
A dirty liar.
Dude, I'm talking the first night I drove this road.
55 to 10.
Dude, I almost went straight Ferris Bueller into some farmer's crop.
No!
It came out of nowhere.
Sick. That's what we want.
And it's right, and then it's left, and then it's right again.
For what reason?
Property lines, dude. I don't know. Farming, dude. Just freaking farming, dude.
He's out
just
farming.
Freaking farming.
Yeah, dude. Sick.
It's that corn sweat, dude. They need more land for that corn sweat.
Monsanto corn, you find it everywhere. That's crazy. Dang, that sucks.
Yeah,
dude.
so, you know.
That sucks. Before wrapping up this episode, I would like to say that I'm finally reading a book again, so that's pretty tight. Finally reading.
You can read?
Yeah, I can read. You can't see, right? Right here.
Whoa.
To the people. No,
what
I'm
do
saying
you
to
know
the people
about
watching.
my eyes?
I thought my light just went out. Right outside of frame. I've had a book sitting on my keyboard. I'm not reading this. I already read this. Salem's Lot.
Why would you?
Great book.
That guy's gross. No, I'm just kidding.
Great book. But Kristen for Christmas got me this book, and after reading, I literally started reading it last night, and I'm only 20 pages deep because I read it for like half an hour. This, right? And
the Chronicles
this
of Doom.
Absolutely rips. It's the Chronicles of Doom, Unraveling Rap's Masked Iconoclast. Really tight. Excited to be reading this. And then I told Jacob before we started the episode today that been listening to a lot of Distractable, right? And I've just been not just on Distractable. I've been hearing about this everywhere. And I don't typically like when I read, I've read 3 things. Tolkien, Stephen King. Yep.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Berenstein Bears. Berenstein Bears. No.
I won't eat them here, won't eat them there, won't eat them anywhere.
I don't really travel outside of Tolkien or Stephen King. That's pretty much the 2 that I read. But I've been hearing a bunch of people talk about this book. Bunch of people. And I managed to get my hands on a hardcover copy, which I was really excited about. Dungeon Crawler Carl. And apparently, this absolutely rips. And there's like 7 books. So I'm really excited to start this after. Hey.
You should read Dexter.
I don't know how to. Dexter. Is that a book? It's. No. 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 No.
It came from a book series.
No, it did not.
Yeah, it did.
You're a liar.
You didn't know it.
Guess what? I also got to read the Witcher books. Guess what? I also need to read the Game of Thrones. That's crazy. It was literally just a book series. Anyways, go read a book. That's what I'm trying to get at. Go read a book.
Nope.
Expand your hypotenuses, dude. Come on.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So wrapping up today's episode, Jacob. You got a song rec for this week?
Nope.
Oh. Just end it there. Don't even say anything. Just.
My recommendation is the bass riff from Seinfeld. No.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah. No, my my song rec. My song rec is 40-Hour Drive by Bennett Coast.
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
You recommending stuff that I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, do I even know what it is?
I'd hope you recommended it.
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was listening to one time. I think it might have been Kid Again, and it was like the radio station for that when it got announced. But this played after, like, I don't know, a handful of songs just popped up. And I was like, ooh, I like the instrumental on this. Piano's nice. Feels like you're driving a car with the windows down. It is nice.
Ooh. I really want, when we do song recs, we should totally do that from here on out. Like kind of explain the vibe of the song. I mean, we kind of do already, like, to a degree. Like, I was talking about my song rec from last week, and I was like, it's definitely like more of a spring song, the one I recommended.
Yeah.
So, like, just staying on top of recommending stuff like that. Or, like, well, I mean, not recommending, like, explaining the song. Yeah. It gives people a better understanding if they haven't heard the song, right? If they haven't heard the song, they don't know. You can kind of give them, like, a brief overview. You can judge the book by the cover.
Everything.
Yeah.
I do that with everything.
Yeah. So I'm really excited.
40-Hour Drive.
I'm really excited. I want to listen to this
while you're driving, preferably not for 40 hours.
Well, I done did that drive. It wasn't 40. It was like 20 something for sure, and it was absolutely. I will never do it. Not one more again. It was awful.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I've gone from here to California and from Sunday to Tuesday.
Pass.
Through torrential downpours, golf ball sized hail.
That's fine. Pass. Why? Pass.
Why?
Pass.
Dude,
he said
trying to see
cash money.
The conch. I was trying to see the conch.
Trying to see the conch, dude. He said the conch. But you can check out 40-Hour Drive by Bennett Coast on the playlist on both Spotify and on the YouTubes. And, well, before we get this far, but you can check it out Spotify and YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to see a whoopah right there. Little annotation at the top right corner of your screen. Take you straight to the playlist if you want to go listen to some music after this. Maybe, you're on your commute. Maybe you listen to half of the episode on your way to work, and now you listen to the other half on the way home from work. And we're cutting just short. But now you could just click the playlist, or you can check it out on Spotify if you really want to. And you got the vibes. You got some vibes. So you can check that out. Spotify, YouTube. Same name as the podcast. Also, if I'm seeing this correctly, I do believe video podcasts are coming to Apple. So Interesting. To any of your
Hey.
Apple people out there, video might be coming to you if you're listening on Apple. Pretty tight. Pretty tight. Got to get on top of that. I gotta double
Pretty
check.
fresh.
Yeah, got a pretty free Shavakadu. But if you want to follow us after hours, you can check out our socials at the number 2 DOF separation everywhere on the internet. So that's also pretty tight. You could go do that. Been lacking a little bit on the clips. Yep.
Dude,
I've been a busy boy.
I've been lacking on anything social media related ever since. Dude,
That's a
I
good
don't
thing.
know.
That's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I hit like 24 and I just stopped. You know,
It's a good
aging.
thing.
That is, I'm just actually not getting any older.
Oh, that's crazy.
I stopped using social media. Turns out you age backwards after you stop.
What's that, Brian? I can't remember his last name. You know,
I don't know, but now I got the government after me. They're trying to give me to some dude who owns an island. They said he just keeps getting younger. We've got to have him.
Nope.
YouTube.
Yeah, Jacob, what you got for the people on YouTube?
Dude, YouTube. Am I the only one who used to get on YouTube for too long and things started getting a little funky and then eventually you're just like reading Arabic
We've all been there.
and you're in the middle of a war? You never seen that?
I've never made it that far.
You never been inside the Humvees?
Hey, guess what? Actually,
You've never
that's not
been
true.
inside.
I have been that far. Why? Because you would send it to me. Yeah.
There's proof. Proof's in the pudding. Shalom. Dude. YouTube? Or should I say YouTube? Dude, every time I get on to this part of the podcast, it's basically like improv open mic, right, dude?
We need Jacob to host every episode from henceforth, dude.
Dude, clap, spotlight, right?
Suck.
Ah, shit. YouTube. YouTube. Dude, what's that play in How I Met Your Mother? Yeah, suck it, Lily, dude, right? And that's what it's gonna be. We're just gonna have an episode of me putting on a play. A one-man play.
Yes.
And that's only possible because of things like YouTube. YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, if you would dress yourself up like a robot and scream free Shivakadu, comment down below. And if you absolutely wouldn't, that's okay. If you want to see how much younger I get and when the government catches me to give me to the inevitable Epstein, you can subscribe and like the video. And dude, pretty soon, I'm gonna be the man in office.
There you go.
Or at least I'll be in the office with the man.
That's not what you want.
It's not what I meant, even a little bit, actually. YouTube.
Sick. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Dude, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you don't, I bet your names are going to show up in some unredacted files at some point.
Unredacted?
Unredacted. That means your name doesn't have the black bar.
Oh, yeah.
That's unredacted,
right. Yeah,
which means that the government's going to take the black bar off and your name's going to be there in one of those 3 million.
Oh.
But that's only if you don't like the video. If you like the video, black bars, triple black bars. Dude. And if your name is Don T, we'll even black out the don'ts. Any sentence, any phrase, any paragraph. You got don't, we'll black that out. Again. We'll do it a second time, actually.
This time not with Adobe Acrobat. Not with Adobe Acrobat.
And people just think that we're just... Dude, what can I say?
Yeah.
Mom and Dad and apple pie. Baseball games and picnics in July.
Oh, dude.
That's America. That's America. Trafficking and Ozempic.
And if you made it this far into the episode, you're new here, you had a good time, drop us a follow. Big preach. Guess what? Leave us a rating as well.
Leave us a rating.
Big preach. Big preach. And you'll also be cool if you went and told everybody at your local animal shelter about the podcast. And while you're there, help them with the animals.
If you have a pet.
What, Jacob?
Hold it. Close.
I thought you were going to say spayed and neutered, but...
And tell it you love it, because you never know when the next heartworm treatment is going to give it cancer and kill it the same day, you know?
Jinkies. That's
Dude,
all.
How are you just going to come into my house at 8 in the freaking morning?
Dump.
Dad, I just gave you and your guy a tip, and then you're gonna trauma dump on me?
Yeah. Sick.
You know, I probably deserve it.
There you go. That's it for this week, Jacob. That's it.
No, I was trying to think of something to trauma dump the podcast with, but it's all too much.
There you go. That being said, good morning, good afternoon.